Hello? Hello? Anybody home? Hello. Okay, I think I have everything set up and correctly adjusted. Dude, I was feeling so terrible this morning and I couldn't figure out why. But it's just hot as shit in here. The temps have come down, so I kind of forgot to run the AC. I have since figured that out and started the AC again. And now it's a lot better. I'm fucking melting though. Anywho, we have shit to do today. And like, a lot of it. Please don't crash, please don't crash. Come on. Come on, I believe in you. Hey. Okay. So, we're gonna... set our retainers. I made 854 rubles. Mask. Always looking for a good mask. Dude, I used to have this entire homeworld cornered when it came to glamour dispellers. The other ones aren't moving that much, so I'm like not super worried about it. Taking that out felt like a crime. Glamour Dispeller. It's like 150,000 gil or something for no work. What is this? Half mask. Okay. Nope. Gimme. Try. That's pretty good. And it like actually goes up to the face. Oh man, had I seen that? Here, take some stuff. Do I want to keep that? I think yes. We'll put it in the box. The box. Go in the box. always Grace Clan. I don't know if this is saved. I've been... Hello. Am I like on the loose on a speaker throughout the cart somewhere? Also, yeah, today, last stream of the week, because I have a family thing tomorrow. So, if you want to get your horse and you want to spend it here, you either have to do that today or from next week. Just letting y'all know. So what? You can make it happen. I'm so sorry if you do. Exclaim get horse. I should actually make a command that is the name of the thing. I don't actually remember how to use mix it up. I don't actually know if you're allowed to do that. No, wait. If I do that, and then I swap over to, come on, give, and then we do commands, and then we do a new ungrouped command. Chat trigger is allsvid. Yes. Name. Gay horse. Action. Chat message. Add action. Chat message. Twitch collaboration is currently ongoing. Get your save. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba. Oh, I typoed. Edit. Get your horse. There we go. I did the thing. Are we proud of me? I should make it a timer, actually. New command. Can I... No, I don't care. I actually don't care anymore. You have a command. You can use the command. Dude, I don't know what to do with you. You saw me type the thing into chat. I even put it in the title. Though reading comprehension isn't... It's not something... It's not something Twitch chat contributor actually knows, so I don't blame them. Can't see that on my screen. The previous command thing, or because you were spamming emotes next to it. Or just the titled thing. I don't expect you to see the titled thing. There's a lot of letters. Okay. We have shit to do. Oh, wait. Dear Christ. Twitch app doesn't show. What the fuck are you on about? Doesn't show the like thing at the end of the title, or me posting stuff? One doesn't use words and the other doesn't describe problems, and I have to deal with both of them. Okay. No, that's not what we want to do. It's this thing. Because if my math is correct, which is like solid 25% chance, we have rank ups today. Whee! Oh, I should also reset the... Yes? No. What am I? So the title is the problem. Wait, did I? No, I didn't type anything in between there. You can see the command when I type it in chat, yes? I'm asking for clarification from my chat, so I know what I'm in for. See? Horse. Okay, chicken. Why can we not just... Oh, it isn't counting as having read the thing, but I clearly have read the thing. The fuck do you mean? Where am I going? Oh, it's a trade thing. You can see everything. Okay. Then I'm not worried. Good luck. If fun fact, if everyone of the FC got their mount from here, I think we would set some channel records. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. And turn in everything at once. Yeah, we would. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would set record for most individuals gifted. All right, armorcraft, muscle memory, veneration, intensive synthesis, muscle memory, veneration, basic synthesis. I had to try. Oh, can I have one more? Also, I do want to specify that just because I keep yapping about this thing, I would still prefer if you used it wherever you wanted to instead of necessarily here. Like, there's so insanely many cool cool Final Fantasy creators out there that obviously I really do appreciate if you decide to use your gifted here, but there's so many of them that I think that promoting getting the gifted spread out among people makes sense. You know? But yeah, here's your horse. I know it's a mount reskin, but it looks really good. Also, I've actually been yapping a bit on socials lately. I had a medium think about the savage numbers the other day. I've talked about it on stream also. But I think I'm actually gonna like just start dumping my thoughts about Final Fantasy things on Twitter. Maybe like trying to refine it a little bit while on stream and then do a post. I thought about like writing a longer companion thing or like consolidating the tweets into a post to put on Ko-fi or something. I don't know if that is something that is interesting to you guys. Because I have that profile and I don't really use it for anything. Forged in corn. That sounds like some TikTok bullshit. Far appears anxious to get your attention. There you are, and just in time. We have finally finished our first batch of Kirkariar. And it seems the scent has attracted the snow spirits. If we can get them to approach the altar, we can finally perform the pact. I wish to begin preparations right away, but I require your aid in a small matter. Will you help us? Simply need you to take a jar of Kirkariar. It's probably Kirkariar. I don't know. And place it on the altar. That should draw the spirits near, and then we can begin the ritual. But yeah, as I was scrolling Twitter the other day, post FanFest, because FanFest is very clear from FanFest, if you go watch the keynote, that they're not getting the amount, like they as in Square Enix, they're not getting the engagement with Savage as they want. I have kind of figured out why, I think. But we can yap about that after this quest. Spirits are here, you see. Well, if you need the Kirkar for the ritual, I certainly have enough barrels of the stuff. As much as I would like to see the offering for myself, too many of us may scare the spirits off, so I leave it in your and Farafar's capable hands. We got to use the subtle horse mount. Sneak up on them. Yeah, that's how this works. Spirits should be close now that the Kirkar is in its rightful place. We need only wait. It might be best if we hide, though. How about over there? Oh, I forgot to put on the noise gate again. Oh, they're pissed. Oh. Fire and heart fades. They're drunk. It spoke. They accepted the offering. Dartorgor told me about you, you know. She told me that Gerkariar would quell the rage that sometimes grows within you. I only hope we can speak as friends once more. Toror, but she's not here now. How boring. We hate her. Hate? What do you mean? Was Dartorgor not a dear friend? Did you not live here together in peace? Dartorgor abandons us. She breaks her promise to look at the blooming flowers together. We wait for her, even as flowers wilt. Dartorgor never returns. Yeah. Have something I must share with you. Dartorgor's body is gone. Gone? What do you mean? We do not understand. He did. The spirits return on each snowy day. They do not pass from this world, nor have any concept of life and death. So they believed Dartorgor abandoned them, that she broke her promise to stay with them. And Artorgor was not the first. The spirits watched as their friends went away, until none remained. They endured loss after loss. You too will abandon us, with no goodbyes. We will not play with you. Your kind are no friends. Right. How do we get perpetually immortal beings to understand? The fuck's going on? Oh, it's every... Wait. Oh yeah, it's every time I move the area. I was looking at this. I have 2 different notices for joining the Novice Network. One that says you have joined the Novice Network, and one says you've joined the Novice Network. Weird thing. Well, at least Ryukorn Terthe was composed enough to speak. Small step forward, but its parting words were far from encouraging. Given the strength of their bond with Artorgor, I can only imagine how betrayed they must feel at her departure. If they come to hate us Yokoi, they will shun the pact as well. Then it will be but a matter of time until they rage again, or worse. We must think of a solution before that happens. Do you mind coming with me to Artorgor's sepulchre so we can discuss the matter? Why can't we do that here? Oh, did you all see the thing? There is now a solution for Stream Elements going broke. So Stream Elements lost funding a couple of months ago, and they were like, "No, we'll figure it out. Don't worry." They have an announcement today that they've been bought by Razer. So finally, Razer has a good product. No, actually, they have a lot of good products. It's just I've been really unlucky with the ones I've had. And I know it's the case because people fucking love their mice and keyboards. I thought about trying the Naga again, but it's... I don't know. It's an expensive experiment. We read on. The eternal nature of the spirits means they view things quite differently from us. Their bodies are always revived, no matter what damage it may suffer. So even if we were to form a strong bond with them, they would only experience the same pain again when my own body passed. There must be a way to make them understand, yet no answers come to me. I tried to imagine what Artorgor might do, but still nothing. Do you have any ideas? This is as much for the sake of the spirits as it is for us. So even the smallest bit of advice would be much appreciated. Can we not leave a physical reminder? Remind me what the Yokoi believe about death again. Of course, so long as we are remembered, we yet live, just as Dartorgor yet lives inside me. But how can we make the spirits understand something so foreign to their own experience? We cherish the sepulchres as a symbol of the connection between memory and life. Yet, even if the spirits cannot grasp that concept, if we were to explain their purpose in simpler terms, that the sepulchres immortalize precious memories of our time together, then perhaps they will understand. Sepulchre dedicated to the spirits would show them that even when I'm gone, our bond will live on. That me, Dartorgor, and all the other Yokoi who frolic in the snow will be with them forever. Yet, even if we made such a thing, the sepulchre would have no meaning if the spirits were unwilling to see it. Could you invite them to come view the frost blooms? I believe such an invitation will be too tantalizing for them to resist. I shall see to it that both the flowers and the sepulchre are ready for their arrival, but I may need your help somewhere along the way. This is a long quest. When the spirits are calm, they tend to wander. I remember they were often sighted on the roads to Rorkor Sormor. Tell a few about the frost blooms, and word is sure to spread. Okie doke. And off we go. These quests, they take quite a while. But also, I'm kind of invested in Dawn Trail out of spite. Honestly, it's out of spite. Genesis of Legends. God damn. It's so strange to me how we have like ulti-raiders and they don't like belong to a group. That is baffling to me. Dude, I wonder when Roven's stream streak is. I imagine that is probably the highest one. But he's never triggered it. Dartorgor promises to see the flowers with us. Maybe Dartorgor comes. Maybe this time. And if Dartorgor comes, we will go. Well, you know, it's not entirely that simple. The flowers bloom? Oh joy, but where's Dartorgor? We want to see her. We want to see flowers with her. There are no spirits, no more spirits in sight. Return to Farfar and inform her of your success. No, chicken. We talked about this. It is so fascinating to me that this thing only reaches to down there. So that mountain is incredible. I wonder if I can make the screenshot software I use not like throw the entire path up on screen every oh, there's two of them now. Thank you for speaking with the spirits. I only hope the sepulchre has its intended effect. Speaking of which, I believe we shall require your aid in that regard. You see, we realize the spirits likely cannot read our inscriptions, which would quite defeat the purpose of the sepulchre. Yet, if they were engraved with chisels imbued with magic energies, we believe the spirits would grasp their intended meaning. You can take care of that, right? If you could craft what we require, we would be in your debt. Here, these materials should be enough for now. But if you perchance run out, Fertar can replenish your supplies. Synthesize. Reflect. Oh, this is gonna suck shit. Great strides. Innovation. Basic touch. Standard touch. Advanced touch. I might not be able to do this. I should not have been able to do that. Finished. This may be your most important contribution yet, so I'm anxious to see the finished product. I see my concern was misplaced. Impressive as always. With these, we can get the sepulchre ready for the spirits right away. Soon they shall know just how much we value their companionship. For all you've done, I would extend a personal invitation to the unveiling of the sepulchre and the frost blooms. Cute. We remember this one. They say the flowers bloom. Dartorgor makes that promise too. Dartorgor, who's not here. Where does she go? Why does she leave us? No. Dartorgor is with you, even now. Huh? They were like, huh? Before we see the flowers, there is something I would show you. Follow me, please. I thought maybe we would get a new sepulchre. What is this? We Okai call this a living sepulchre. On them we carve the stories of our lives lived while we walked the earth. This one belongs to Dartorgor. On it are recorded the days spent frolicking with you and the other spirits. When the Okoi, no, when all peoples reach the end of their lifespan, they must leave their bodies behind. Yet, so long as we have these sepulchres, the lives they lived will never be forgotten. The happy times, the joyous moments, they will last forever. Your words, we do not understand. You say Dartorgor is here, but she is not. That is no comfort. There is something else I would show you. It's at the altar. Oh, we do get a new piece. This too is a living sepulchre, one we recently made, which is dedicated to you and yours. Holy shit! There was nothing here before. At the moment, we have only recorded your time spent with Dartorgor. From this day forward, though, we hope to add many more stories of days spent in peace and playfulness. We are not like the spirits. The time comes for all of us when we must leave this world. Yet even when I'm gone, this will remain, and those who come after me will carve their memories upon this stone as well. Their memories of their time with you. So there is no need to be lonely any longer. We will be here with you always, just like Dartorgor. We will not be alone, never again. Yes, and neither will I. Dartorgor lives on still within me. And when my body passes from this world, Dartorgor and I will live on within you. Within you and within those who carry on the pact after us. And now, I know you were promised flowers. Let us view them together. The story of that moment shall be the next to be inscribed on the sepulchre. That is so bright. That screen is so bright. They are beautiful. But our Torgor is not here. Flowers are so pretty, aren't they? We can see them. I mean, I couldn't read that fast enough. Tartarwar? Tartarwar comes. Tartarwar remembers her promise. Remembers us. Bro. Now we play. Play with our new friends. I was not prepared to be kicked in the fields. This game does something to you. Oh, if you haven't played, there will be a free month and a free trial starts on the Switch in 4 days. August 4th. You have achieved sworn reputation with Hands of Sigorthe. The snow spirits have been placated and have reforged their bond of trust with the Yokoi. You will receive an experience point bonus upon completion of Yokoi's blah blah blah. Access to a wider selection of wares. Oh, I don't. That is right. I don't get to. I get. Oh, that is actually cute. We're a little forward for that to be safe. Fucking had I just like... I like how we sit though. That is adorable. Okay, so we get to do 4 of these today. That's actually kind of good. Yoktral Kosam Mamuk. Did I reset the thing, or did I just say that I was going to reset the thing? I only said that I was going to reset the thing. I need someone to take care of company actions tomorrow, because I'll be away. No. What do you mean? Fuck, dude. That was so close, too. Okay, so here's how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna grab these quests. We're gonna get them done. And then between these and the blue quest, I will take a little break. But yeah, I was talking to Anna about this. I told you I would come back to the Savage thing. But I was talking about how, because they didn't clarify anything in regards to like if the new weekly system will be better or worse. Like if we're gonna see more lockouts or less lockouts or what the case may be. Because that was one of the things that I believe they were supposed to talk about at Berlin Fan Fest, the like new system and how it affects like actual playing the game. So I was talking to Anna about this, and like how it's very clear that they want more people to do Savage. And then we started to talk about like Savage Lockout and like how fucking stupid it is. And honestly, I think lockouts are part of the problem. I don't know this for sure, but my semi-educated guess would be that because you're not incentivized to hop on Party Finder, you're not really incentivized to do raiding outside of your designated group, whether that be your FC or a friend group or static or whatever the case may be, there is like actually no reason for you to play the game. Like if I hop on here, just take a thing, and I make a PF for this, I am one person. I would need 6 people to click this button, go here, find my PF, decide that they want to join, and also they can't have another group that they want to raid with. Because one, they're not getting other rewards if they clear. And if they clear, their static gets less rewards. So there is absolutely 0 reason for someone who is a proficient raider to help new raiders to do raid content. Like, if you have a static, so you have the regular people that you play with, going and helping new people play the game is a net negative for you. I want you to think about that for a second. It is a direct net negative to hop on PF and help other people clear. If you want the clear percent to go up, you need a reason to do the content. And as it stands now, it's like, yeah, sure, you can do some practice or whatever, but you're not incentivized to help other people do content, because there is no reward in it for you. And that's a problem. It's a self-perpetuating problem, because what could have been 1 new player and 7 people of a static, and they could just like bang through the thing, and someone would like gain a bunch of confidence because like, okay, sure, they died, but they did clear the content. They would be incentivized to go again. Instead, you have these, you get these parties with like either blind prog or guide, and there's a bunch of people in there, like it'll say new players welcome, and that's really, really good. However, that PF will most likely not clear. Which by itself is not a problem. The problem is that you get a bunch of people in this, on either side of this. One group of people are like, I don't know, I don't think I should be doing this content because I don't know how to do this content. And they don't have the confidence because they haven't had the chance to do the content. And then you have the actual Savage Raiders on the other side who's like, I could join this BF, but if I join the PF and I help the new player clear, if I've cleared, they're getting less rewards, and if I haven't cleared, my static will get less rewards. So I think personally that, okay, sure, you can get people to run a bunch of savages week to week. But you will only see people play with the same group over and over and over again. I think that, and that is also why the numbers are so low despite so many players. I think that if you want more people participating in Savage, which seems to be the idea with the introduction of a new difficulty, and that will make the transition between normal and Savage more streamlined. I don't think that is the problem. I would love to talk to someone like Renon or Mr. Happy or Frosty or someone with proper rating experience about this. Because, like, I know Renon does that series, because they did, like, a subathon or something, and they now have this series of, like, clearing X amount of mentor roulette, I think. For every like this video gets, I'll help a PF or something like that. It's like a 6 or 7 or 8 video series. So far. And there's still over 100 clears left. It might be at a couple of hundred out of a couple of thousand clears. But yeah, you can only really do that if it's older Savage. Because if we can use the alliance raids here as an example. If we scroll down to our conditions and requirements, you'll see that from this one, we do not have any loot limitations. You can see on this one, if we do the same thing, we have no loot restrictions. If we go to the third walk, reward received, first and foremost. Also, awards obtainable weekly. You can get one, and count them, one piece of gear from this per week. Why the fuck would I do that more than once a week? Obviously, me personally, I need the coins. I need the coins, so I don't have a problem running a bunch of content. Because I need these. The Sandoria, Windhurst, and Juno coins. I need these, so who the fuck cares? However, why am I locked out of getting gear? That is so stupid. Same with Savage. Like, if you want people to play the content, you can't lock them out of doing the content once they've cleared. Because if they do a clear party on Tuesday, they have fucking nothing to do for the rest of the week. Because there is no incentive to go in and grind Savage gear and, like, I don't know, pull 3 or 4 friends together, hop in a thing with, like, a bunch of randos and, like, just fucking bang it out because you're so much better than the PF anyway. Like, just let us do content, dude. And I think that is part of the problem. I don't think it's a difficulty barrier. If I'm being completely honest, it's not a difficulty barrier. It's a rewards barrier. And you could counter this by saying, oh, but like, if everyone can get as many pieces of gear as they want, they will just like bang out Savage with their static and have all the gear. Okay, and so there's 19 jobs in this game. Look at all the things. If you could grind Savage gear for all of this, that is at minimum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 items. So 11 times 21 would be 231 item pieces ish. If you want to like get optimized gear for every single job. Like, who cares if I get all the Savage gear for Black Mage and Scholar and Dark Knight in the first 2 weeks. I still need 190 pieces of gear. $190. What do you mean? Who cares? If I can bang out my main classes, which is still gonna be a thing, you're still gonna need like one magical ranged DPS, one physical ranged DPS, one melee DPS, one tank, and one healer. You're gonna need these. If you want to be like a flex raider, where you can take whatever slot is available. That is 55 pieces of gear. That is, in the current system, that is a year and a month of gearing. Because you only get one piece a week. You will have another savage tier before you can get to be true flex. Just think about that for a second. There will be a new savage tier before you can get enough gear to be true flex, if raiding is something you want to do. If you want to be best in slot true flex, where you can just pick up whatever job or like whatever type of job role you want, it will take you an entire savage tier and a half to get the previous savage tier best in slot. What the fuck is the point of that? If you want us to run, if you want the community to run content and want more than 20% player clear rate, 14 to 20% player clear rate, we gotta unlock these tiers, dude. And it has to happen preferably immediately. Like, I ain't trying to get best in slot for 5 rolls. Even currently. Why would I? Why would I? I am locked out of getting gear. Once I do my weekly roulette here, I will be locked out of getting tomes for this week. I will not be able to progress the gear that you can buy. I think that if you want Savage to be more popular, it's not a difficulty question. I refuse to believe that it's a difficulty question. Because anyone can figure out to just stand where the black mage, don't do that. Anyone can figure out to stand where the healer is standing. And just follow the safety Dorito. Anyone can figure that out. I refuse to believe, having not stepped foot inside a savage my entire life. Not entirely true. I have a savage achievement, but it's from Alexander and I did it solo. So, you know, doesn't really count. But like, sure, I'll be able to, well, I won't because I need 1,500 of these. But I will have the thing set up where all I need is the combinations to get the full Burger King crown. In 8 and something levels. I have no gear. I have no gear. Gear is expensive. Or it's locked behind content that causes it to be drip fed to us over time. If you want the savage numbers up, and Square Enix, I know you do because you keep talking about the savage numbers being so goddamn low. You need to unlock the reward system. There needs to be an incentive to do it. You also need to be able to overgear. Like, well, overgear is a slight exaggeration here. But you need to be able to get best in slot as fast as possible. I need y'all to understand this if you're listening to this. I don't think that I necessarily sit on all the answers. However, I do believe I'm correct on this. This specifically, I'm correct on. And if you want an example for how I'm correct on this, take a look at the Destiny community. If you hop into almost any stream of any size and you go, man, I haven't had the chance to do this activity, 15 people at minimum will crawl out of lurk mode like the idle lurk mode where they're not counted as viewers, and they'll be like, fucking, I have 2 hours to kill. Do you wanna hop on? We can carry you through the thing. Don't worry. Come do the thing with us. And they're so good at activating each other to get content going. They're so good at it. It is actually obnoxious. They're so incredibly good. At community activations. And I don't see that same level of inclusion. It's not inclusion. That's the wrong word. I see plenty of inclusion. That's absolutely the wrong word. I don't see that same level of commitment to helping each other in the Final Fantasy community. But there is also no reason to fucking do that. You don't have to hop on every day and help people, because you might get a legendary drop from the chest, like your 700th time into the activity. Like, that isn't a thing. That isn't how gear works for us. But also, all of this. We need so many pieces of gear. If you want to, like, if you go to the balance and you look at the materia needed for best in slot for Summoner and Black Mage, those will not be the same thing. Usually. They might be occasionally. But usually, they're not the same thing. So, maybe the best in slot gear is the same, but the materia isn't. And if you have a 40% chance of retrieving that materia so you can re-slot it, you're not going to do that. You're just going to try to get more gear. So I think it's insanely important. And this is like not just like an egotistical thing. Sure, it's a little selfish. But if you want Savage cleared numbers to go up, you need to unlock the rewards. It's that simple. You need a reason for people to do the thing they're doing. And 231 pieces of gear is a pretty good reason to do stuff. Because you will bang out the first 55 pieces. Listen to this. Like, you will bang out the first 55 pieces. You're not going to do that. You're going to do like 33. Maybe 22. Maybe just 11. And then you're going to hop on PF. And then you're going to see someone is doing the thing. You're going to text your buds or like message them on Discord, because like we live in a society. And you're going to be like, fucking lads, rescue rangers, assemble. We are needed in the PF. And then, like, you grab the 7 of your available buds and you go help this one poor person in PF. They get a sense of mastery. Now they want to do more. they will see someone in PF and be like, fucking rescue rangers assemble. And it will be this like self perpetuating, yeah, a thing of like positivity where people are like, people are helping people who are helping people who are helping people who are helping people, and number go up. It's that simple. If I can get rewards and I'm incentivized to go into PF will happen. If I'm not incentivized to do an activity, as it is right now, I will not do the activity. The only thing I can get out of doing repeat activities right now is music scrolls for the orchestrion music that I don't have. It is triple triangle cards for a card game that I don't play. And it's an emote and maybe a minion. And the coin. Don't forget the coin. The coin is important. Coin is probably the most important thing. I can't use the coin because I'm locked out of doing other stuff. I hate this so much. This system is like, it's kind of brilliant in one way, because it kind of takes the pressure off a little, because like you can't get all the gear pieces at once, so you're not incentivized to getting all the gear pieces. You can still clear with crafted gear, so like who the fuck cares, let's be honest. But also, you have no reason to do the thing. It's so stupid. It's so goddamn infuriating. Like, just let us play the game. The more we play the game, the more we will play the game. It's I don't know. It feels simple. The more you're allowed to play, the more you'll play. The more you'll play. Because you will play for both selfish and selfless reasons. It's that simple. Just make it so we can play the game. That way we'll play the game. And then we'll play the game more. Because, like, increasing savage numbers is like 50% tricking people into thinking that they're good enough to do savage. Does that make sense? It doesn't have to make sense, but it's cool if it does make sense. Because it makes sense to me. And I know this works. Because I am not a Destiny raid fiend. Unless I'm allowed to be. If I can get 5 people together and like shoot a message to fucking the open, unprotected internet of Twitter and be like, yo, we're 5 people who want to raid. Does anyone want to join us? We used to raid. We actually had a period of time before the third in between raid. Do you all remember at the beginning of Destiny 2 where we got raid and then like a raid instance that was like smaller? It was like a raid light. It was the same difficulty, but like less nonsense. So it was way more straightforward, less less puzzly mechanics. Anyway, we got a raid, then we got the raid light things, and we got 2 or 3 of those. I think we got 3 of those before we got another big expansion with a big raid. Between raid light 2 and 3, I'm pretty sure I raided I raided every day I could, which was every day it would allow me to, which was dependent on people. So we would just like, we would assemble whoever we could from like chat and clans and Discord and group texts and whatever. And when we got to like a certain number, or we couldn't find more people, we would just like send a message. Like we would just post on Twitter, literally just post on Twitter and be like, yo, we're missing 2 people. Does anyone want to raid? And people would come and raid. And it was fine. This period of time is actually when I met FOTS. Because what happened was we were doing a raid, then someone had to quit because they were going to work or going to school or had to go sleep, or something happened that made it so someone couldn't stay. We had been at this like banging our head against the wall for hours. But this person was like, yo, I gotta go. But I texted my friend. He's a pretty decent raider, so he'll hop in instead. This is genuinely how I got to know FOTS. I haven't known FOTS for ages. It's been almost a decade now. But like, someone else introduced me to FOTS because we needed a 6th for our raid. So someone was like, I know someone. I have sent them a message. Sorry, I have to leave. But I will not leave you without the 6th. So my bud FOTS will hop on. And he'll replace me, and y'all can continue raiding, because it didn't matter, because Destiny has randomized loot. So what you can do is you can do the raid, and then you can fucking do the raid again. You can just continue to do the content. You're always incentivized to do more content. And that is a thing that is currently missing from this, if they want the Savage numbers to go up. Because you will not see increased. You will not see increased savage numbers if there is no reason to savage raid. It's that simple. Unlock it and they will come. I promise you, it will more than double the first year if Square Enix community whatevers happen to see this. I promise you, it'll probably double over the first year if you just unlock everything and go like, fuck it, here's the game, have fun. It'll probably double the first year. Then it'll increase by like, I don't know, maybe an additional 8 or 5 or 10%. But it will keep increasing until those two numbers are almost the same. They will be within 5% of each other. Probably. Because if I understand correctly, the goal isn't for Savage to be considered like difficult content. Savage is supposed to be considered engaging high-end content. Ultimate is supposed to be the hardcore, takes fucking years to clear content. Currently it takes about a week. But that's neither here nor there. And I think that Ultimate is the... Boop. Welcome in. Ultimate is the content difficulty that they want the low percentage for, because it's like several months of commitment and it's this like big grand thing that happens at the end of an expansion. And that makes sense. You want the hardest difficulty. You want a super hard difficulty thing to exist, but the thing that is hard content, whether that be extremes, hard, unreal, savage, you want as many people as possible to do that type of content. You don't want Savage sitting at 14% clear rate. And you can also see this because they keep talking about getting people into Savage. But they're going about it the completely wrong way. I don't know how to explain in a way that would get Square Enix's attention that what they are I think that what they're doing currently is wrong. I'll fight pretty much anyone on this, but I would love to get my hands on someone with like Savage raiding experience to talk about this, because I think the biggest problem is that the community got like so fucking pressed about the numbers. They got so insanely pressed about the numbers that they couldn't see anything beyond the numbers. I wrote... Where is it? Where the fuck do I see my own posts? Yeah, okay. So first on the 28th I wrote, I swear half of the posts I've seen today are either 14 to 20% Savage clear is really low, or 14 to 20% of Savage 20% Savage clear is really high. And the rest of my feed has been fighting over what is or isn't a collab. Today has been a good day for scrolling. Then I added a short chain saying I had to think about this. And can't both statements about Savage be true? That it's high when compared to other games, but low when considering the vastness of the Final Fantasy XIV player base as a whole. I bet there's tons of people out there who want to do high-end content, but maybe want to do it blind and feel like they're too late, or they don't want to waste people's time by being new to high-end content, so they just perpetually wait for the opportunity to join. I think there is some truth to this. But I also think that I was looking at it a little too... I was looking at a lake and I thought it was a goddamn pond, dude. It has a lot more depth than this. But it's considering a different thing, if that makes sense. It's considering a reason to increase the number. But it's very clear that they want to increase the number because they keep showing us the goddamn numbers. And they're also like just directly talking about how to fix the numbers. Or how they're gonna fix the numbers. Or how we can fix the numbers together. Or it's always about fixing the Savage numbers. Whenever they talk about Savage, when it isn't like introducing Savage tier content, it's always we want people to play the content we are offering. But it doesn't feel like they're doing anything to like actually incentivize people to do. It's driving me insane. I'm also looping now, so I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna get up and move around a little. Channel, I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm done yapping about Savage raids. But I think I'll be posting about it later. Also, if you're in here lurking or otherwise, and you have Savage experience, and you want to, like, correct anything I'm saying, let's have a chat about it. I am always down to be wrong. So please, if you have Savage experience and you think you have a better solution, let me know. Because like at the end of the day, it is our job as the players of this game to figure out how to engage the players of this game. It is actually not on the devs, and that is a hill I'm willing to die on. They've made the content. It's up to us to engage each other in doing said content. Anyway, I will see you all in just a little bit. Hello. Sup, nerds? What you doing? Right. I need to put this back up and there we go. Let's do a request. Chat, here's your horse. If you want the horse. I don't know if you are allowed to activate the horse if you have a free trial. The fuck buttons were they pressing? I don't know. A new Yoctel. Revolja is reveling in the harvest. Okay. Thanks for all your help around the granary. More crops than ever are thriving under our new lights. Kitchen has been getting good use as well, and I've heard nothing but glowing reviews of our produce. Dare I ask how the preparation of your legendary dish proceeds? Perfectly. Can't wait to start cooking, in fact. Can you cook? Not at all. Until you know, I never went in for places to eat, so I never picked up the habit. You? If I had the time to develop culinary prowess, I'd rather be researching. As long as it's nutritionally sound, I take little heed of what I eat. Well, shit. So I'm the only chef here? Woman of many talents, eh? But for the new dish I'm thinking of, we'd need specific help. Namely, help from the people of Ikbrash. Make the next sheep people, their corporation is paramount. I was hoping to show them what we've been growing in Golma. Oh my. I can't have the lock in front because it tangles. That's a wonderful idea. Do you have any acquaintances in Ekbar? I understand proactive communication may have been sparse even in light of the peace accord. Teatro from the Brethren of Brush is a friendly sort. You know, Teatro as well. I met him when the Brethren came through on official business. Lovely fellow. Let's see if we can't find him in Ikbrush. I don't know why X is sh. I know I could teleport there, but I don't want to. So you're stuck with me traveling. You'll live though. I need a Savage Raider friend that I can bounce ideas off of. I need more diversity in the players that I know. Like, just in general. I would love to know some, like, great fishers and some raiders and some crafters and stuff. Bulljaw, Mega. But all yet welcome, bedfellows. What can I do for you? We had something to ask. You know about Kokkolma, right? I was hoping that we could use the vegetables grown in our granary to fashion a new sort of cuisine together with Ikbrush. If it's cuisine you want, talk to Bull. Say? Since retiring from the Brethren of Brush, he has become fascinated with cooking. He'll even travel all the way to Toliolal for ingredients to whip up some new odd thing. And I'll vouch for the quality. I've enjoyed many a delicious supper from old Boltzia. See? I don't know. So I'm just now on the north side of town. If you hurry, you may be able to catch him. Got it. Thank you. To the horse. I know your face, adventurer, but what business have you here, Mamoldra? Pardon me, sir, but are you bold saying? We're looking for a culinary expert, and Teatro suggested we seek you out. We've been growing vegetables in Mamuk, you see. Crops of all colors, shapes, and sizes, and we wanted to make a new dish with our produce alongside our friends here in Ikbrush. So you'd have me cook for you as your friend. You speak lightly of what you know little, boy. I grew up on stories of the old war and know all too well the facade of peace that has poisoned this forest. For years I've watched Momok shift not an ill, chasing false dreams of blessed siblings while looking down on us as lessers. You're right. I left Mamuk for that very reason. I moved to Toliolal because I hated my homeland. But when I heard that my people stood on the precipice of change, I remembered how to hope. If the fruits of our labors can be shared with you, if our communities can make a new dish that puts the past behind us, that, I believe, will serve as real proof. It will be Mamuk's first purposeful step into a bigger, brighter world. I suppose having a look at these vegetables couldn't hurt. The company you keep certainly lends credence to your plea. Thank you, sir. Allow me to escort you to the Gainery Gokolmon. I love this game so much. I also really, really, really love that I will be able to take it with me wherever I go in a fashion that hopefully works a lot smoother than the Ally. It is playable on the Ally if I'm kind of limited in what I do. The Ally has the benefit of not needing an additional sub. Though, if the experience is that much better on the Switch, I am not against having an additional subscription. Dude, look how pretty this actually is. Love anything that like full of pretty colors and sparkles. It appeals to my ADHD brain. I can hardly believe him. Never imagined that Jaltika Heartland could offer such yields. I was hoping we could combine our ingredients, crops from the Gainery, and the bounty from your forest. Opening on Dan's battery phone saying hi minutes, but too loud to hear anything. It's the thought that counts, right? Enjoy your stuff. Dude, I don't care that is a zoomer thing. The little hand heart will forever be my favorite way of making a heart. The K-pop variant. I love that. It's so cute. Just like Shibruk People was made. Shibruk People, you dream big, boy, I'll give you that. These crops were first grown for Mamuk's own welfare, but I would share them with our Shabral brothers and sisters. I firmly believe that together our peoples are stronger. As do I. Autark? Allow me to humbly beg your assistance as well. I have renounced the old teachings and acknowledged the mistakes of the past. Mamuk must make amends. Will you not help us to do so? If the author himself is asking, I obviously stand in a brand new Mamuk. Very well, if you wish to join hands with us, Shribral, let us feast together once more. The bounties you have grown here will be reimagined into a dish befitting both our peoples. Oh Christ, if I get one of those coughing fits again, I might have to end the stream. Last time I hit one of these, it took over, and I gave up on, like, one of those that were so bad that I gave up on stream. It took an hour and 40 minutes before I stopped coughing. You have my thanks. And my axe. No. And you've done well with this scannery. It has given me much to think about regarding Ikbrash. Send word once preparations have been made. I should be glad to attend the banquet. Banquet? Banquet. I don't know. Quit. We have our work cut out for us. Let's see this through. First of all, I'd like to know more about Smomolja culinary preferences. Could I ask you to conduct such a survey for me? If you don't mind, I'll leave you to it. I plan to return to Ikbrash. I'd like to invite as many people as I can to our banquet. Banquet? I don't... Help. Including the Shabrax Rux, once I pluck up the nerve. That's Big Boss Man, I think. Thank you. If we all work together, I just know we can make this a success. To the dictator. I was young, I used to think meat was such a delicacy, but this belly of mine can't tolerate it much anymore. Now I prefer the sweet vegetables we grow in that lovely garden of ours. I'm sure other old folk like myself feel similarly. Fun fact, the reason that, like, fucking old people, like super old people, only like, salt and like bitter and sweet foods is because the taste buds kind of wear out at a certain age, and that is like the strongest tastes. So you can still taste like jellies and jams and stuff. My favorite dish is the Shibruk Pibel. It was the talk of the city after a rite of succession. Not only is the meat delicious, but knowing that our nodule leaves play such a crucial role is a point of pride. Huh. Ba, ba, ba. Favorite food? Well, I couldn't get enough of tacos when I was in Toliol. Weight them in your hand, the satisfaction of biting it. You really felt like you were eating, you know? And on cheese signature spice. Oh, but I'm sure whatever you end up making will also be good. If there's any way I can help, let me know. Holy horse. What in the Did they all go to here? Yeah. Look at the percentage. It's just shooting. What did you discover? Old people like sweet stuff. Young people like to experience stuff. That's helpful, thank you. With a better understanding of folks' preferences, I believe I know what sort of dish we're looking for. But we'll need some Chabral herbs for the right touch. Can you bring me some from Schlatts Swolly? Good. I'll start preparing the kitchen and other ingredients, so hurry back as soon as you can. Off we go. To the horse. Pretty horse. I am really curious. So we read the FanFest interview, like the press conference, the other day. It took like an hour because I'm a slow reader and I had a lot of things to say on certain points. But the housing update, I feel like we might be wrong. So I started to think about this, and the Final Fantasy XIV team, they have this way with certain words where they tend to say like UI for any like major system change. So I'm thinking that maybe the housing thing is a lot bigger than we think. I have a feeling Admittedly, it's just a feeling. But I have a feeling that all the things that people want with like the ability to place everything anything everywhere and stuff is in the first UI change, because they're talking about like often when they talk about UI they also talk about like certain mechanics or like things that make other things difficult. Like for instance in housing specifically, one of the biggest problems is that not all items have the properties of tabletop items. And they're making the UI easier. Like easier to make. He specified that it would be easier to make more elaborate creations in the UI update, which makes me think that it's also like a pretty big system update, which is often the case when it's Final Fantasy 14 Tech Talk. Tech Talk, not TikTok. And then he followed it up with that they're making a change that should arrive in 8.1. It won't be ready for 8.0, or at least they don't think it will be ready for 8.0, because it's currently in the planning stages. But he also doesn't think that it'll take a lot longer than that, which probably means 8.1, 8.2, so like half a year to a year in. And then he specifies it by it's the biggest ask that the community has when it comes to housing. I'm wondering if the UI update will update so we can place anything anywhere and maybe even have like item scaling. And then the other update, which is more important, or like more impactful, or whatever the fuck he said. I'm wondering if that will be instanced housing. Now that I've had a think about it, instanced housing is probably the biggest, most requested item in all of Final Fantasy housing. So I'm wondering if they're gonna make, if they've figured out something about this game engine that they didn't consider. Because like they're completely redoing syncing as well. It will now, like, now content will sync on the server side. but it'll do individual syncing instead of what it is right now, where you can, if you hop on an activity, it will sync you down. Here. We'll sync to level 50. I'm wondering if that is what's gonna happen. Like, if they've figured out something that the server side can do that they didn't consider in the past, and that we're getting, like, maybe we're getting a major quest, and then from the major quest we'll be able to get instanced housing. Or maybe, even better, we'll get virtual... Oh, that would actually be kind of cool. If we could get virtual wards. So instead of, like, being in the Mist Ward 9 or 11 or whatever ward we're in, and housing 40, 42, and 57 or whatever, they will just automatically put you, if you have, like, I don't know, 6 friends who all have houses in the Mist, it just puts you into a Mist instance with those people. So instead of a limit to how many wards and houses exists, there is now a bunch of plots. Because it's all virtual and scaling up until 60 or 30 or however many there is. Like, you have friends and their friends, and your friends have friends and their friends have friends. So you're always seeing a full ward of, like, real... Because, like, that is a problem too. That there's so many bot gill farms that is just fucking ruining the housing economy. When I started playing, there used to be houses for sale on the... in the Party Finder. I also thought that I would never afford a house. Now I have 2. Okay, like, I should be specific here, because that sounds like I'm cheating. I'm not. I have my house, which is next to the FC house, and I manage an FC. Anyway, did you find what we need? Yes. Yes, I did. Also, for anyone new, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you aren't having a wonderful day, let's yap about it. Good stuff. Yes, this'll do nicely. Good work. You can leave the rest of the preparations to me. I imagine Revolja will be back soon. If there is anyone else you'd like to invite to the banquet, now would be the time. Yeah, I don't think we're allowed to do that. Word has it that we're in for quite the feast. My role here has been strictly one of research and facilitating the growth of new crops in Mamuk. But it is a joy and honor to know that those very crops will now link two disparate peoples. Shall we go and Shall we go and assist the banquet? Dude, I have said that word so many times now that it doesn't sound like a word anymore. I blame chat. This game is so pretty. For like being such simplified graphics and textures, it is so incredibly pretty. Feast your eyes upon Yoctel's newest creation, the bounty of 2 forests. Oh, a sandwich. Tika Selvas. That is probably not how you pronounce that, but I don't care. The Brethren of Brush supplied the game and the farmers of Gokolma the vegetables. After marinating the meat to juicy perfection, I placed it in soft fresh bread and prepared a sweet yet spicy sauce for those who desire it. Okay. Could hardly refuse Revolja's impassionate entreaty. To say nothing of Mega's presence here today, I am simply fulfilling my duty as Shabrash. That is a word for sure. Even so, I thank you for your attendance and apologize for the wrongs we have done you. Do you speak of Mamuk's rejection of the peace forged by the Shibruk Kival? Or perhaps the tragic accident that befell my daughter 16 years ago? I speak of both. Whether or not our communities join hands is a matter for the next generation to decide. Seeing one and all gathered here today, I have little worry for the future. But some evils can neither be forgotten nor forgiven. 16 years ago, an assassin who was sent to kill my young daughter. By your order or influence, I know not, but the fact remains. A sin for which I would forfeit my life, if it would help our peoples choose the path of reconciliation. Forfeiting your life again? I thought you were in for that after the feat of the Brotherhood. From what I hear, you were offered friendship and community instead. My daughter would never extend such offers lightly. Your daughter? You cannot mean. Oh, chat, look away. There is major spoilers. You underestimate the vivacity of my little girl. The day of all days, I will speak proudly of her strength and compassion as her father. He survived. For this, I am truly grateful. You know, you might even say that she is thriving. Oh. Not so long ago, a sight like this would have been inconceivable. Mamuk was never a place we could love. Being born here meant you either adhered to the salutary salutary, sorry, of the blessed siblings or escaped these forests forever. But now we have something real to be proud of. We owe so much to you and Anger. Okay, Anger. Hardly, we merely assisted. He's cute. As I recall, it was because a certain someone eagerly suggested fibers that we were able to establish this scannery in the first place. Your devotion, Revolta, garnered the cooperation of myriad peoples, which in turn has made Gokolma blossom. Then we need to make sure that each new harvest brings joy to all in this forest. For a Mamuk we can love. With the cooperation of the Shabral and creation of the Tiga Selbas, relations between Ikbrash and Mamuk have improved. Unprecedented cheers fills Mamuk as her citizens regain pride and love for their homeland. Gokolma, the manifestation of their hopes for a brighter future. Harvest of Hope. Oh, well. Food looks nice, but there is no reason to hold on to that. Let's see. The samurai. Also, why can't I go from here to here? That seems dumb. Look, hold on. I need to go here for XP. They're all from the same group. That's cute. I like when I see FCs out and about. Cute. That is the first stop on our map here. Which is kind of neat, because it lets us do everything in like one path. Oh, was I not close enough? That's dumb. Okay, this is a Battleborn. Chicken. It looks like we won't be getting to Occult Crescent today. Because I spent like an hour yapping. Sorry. Oh, wait, we should be able to... We should be able to use our old Allied Society here to level this, take some of the leveling pressure off. Since I burned myself so intensely on the last pizza I had, I think I should have pizza for dinner again today. I've lost fucking 15 kilos. I'm allowed to celebrate a little. Also, I've noticed that I have a lot of like push exercises and not enough pull exercises. And it's affecting my right elbow. But other than that, I feel like I'm actually somewhat starting to get in shape. Oh, dude, we got the chill one today, where we don't have to do any battle content. Also, I am really excited for the 2+2. system that they showed off. The Chocobo companion. I wonder if that is going to be queuable content and what we will be able to do. What's the... Oh, the Alliance is DPS. Nice. Alliance is almost always DPS. That feels like such a waste. Would you like some off-planet views? The fuck is... That is the biggest rocket that I have ever seen. It starts all the way down there. Seven minutes wait time. Okay. So let's go to solution 9. We might as well be here. There is no reason to be... There's not really a reason to be anywhere else. The legend. Legend. He's a fish with double horns. No shit, dude. Cat. Yes. Great observation. Ultimate legend. What are those pets? Oh, that's fucking smart. Sorry. Cat. Fish. Fish. Not fish. 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 We've seen 3 fish today. That's pretty good. Beast. Reach out. Hello.
Chateau d'Origny? Is this meant to be Sandoria?
Oh, it's the it's the second
More
walk.
echoes.
I don't need the. Wait, they're named buffs, please. That's incredible.
Ron 4 is supposed to be a quiet place, but sees its fair share of new adventurers. We must fight our way through.
Damn, he hit me from all the way down there.
A burning circle, here. It would appear the land has been altered.
Did my little
This is
fire?
all a peak. We must be ready for anything. By the gods, it's Kirin.
You, who have risen above your mortal status. I am Kirin. This surging power I bring to bear!
This is no power I've seen before.
Yo, he has
But I
a
won't be
beard?
daunted.
Oh, I fucked up.
A comrade is in trouble. Someone heal them.
Sucker. Oh, I'm the
O
sucker.
guardians divine, lend me now your might.
Can I stand here? We're about to find out.
O sail you, scatter blood upon the
Oh,
wind.
we cannot. No, we can.
Divine
We could.
beasts. Have care.
Will you overcome my trial?
I don't know. Maybe. If I can click the correct buttons. Is it inside? Yeah. Oh, I fucked up.
A comrade is down. Someone revive them.
This button? Maybe?
You shall reap the rewards for daring to contend with the gods.
No, you cheating little shit. Well, I don't think I was supposed to do that. Oh, nope. I have to be in here.
There is no escape. I must thank you, mortals.
It seems we've impressed Kirin. Let us keep up the good work.
It's fine. Oh.
It's Ultima and Omega, and they're attacking those airships.
Ultima and Omega are on a rampage. Who unleashed them? At this rate, everything will be laid to waste.
The airships are taking heavy damage. We must do something.
No. No, it's fine. I just keep saying that it's fine and actually believing it. brother.
I'm glad you're safe. Come, let's keep moving.
I love these airships.
I do not see an easy way back.
So you would
But I'm
travel
sure you
on
can
these?
handle things without me.
And there was always a chance that they could be attacked. Oh. Oh. The button. What am I? Oh. Oops. No. Bob. Bob. Dash. Tits. I'm making a mistake. Is that... No, that's not mine. Yeet yote. Safe. Oh, that's mine. Oh. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We don't have time for this nonsense. Can I just... Fuck. No, 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 no. Come on, please put me back in. Please, 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 please. Why did my game crash, though? I don't know. Final Fantasy just does that. Why are all my chats blacked out?
You shall find me at the summit. Come then, show me what your kind can do.
Oh, wait, everything got fucking reset, dude.
Oh, sublime Estoc! Drink deep of the elements!
That was weird. I think it's this one. It is not that. Oh. Wait, am I invincible? Did the mechanic correct once?
Once more, shall we?
Oh, I was wrong.
Kneel! Behold the glory of the Zalat!
Nope.
You are naught but insects to be crushed! Accept your fate! Kneel before Zilatian wisdom and die! This is the power of crystals, transcendent, sublime.
You know, I don't know if I believe you. What the fuck is this? Oh, able to execute actions.
By their might, I pave the path to paradise. I am the will of the crystal. That you should still stand. Very well then. Careful now. The
Oh,
face of
wait.
war is ever
This is the
changing.
thing that I'm too dumb to understand.
Tremble! Disappear!
I did the thing correctly. Oh shit, I didn't do it that correctly.
Kneel!
Nope. I'll go. I think I'm technically supposed to like use some lucid dreaming and some other bullshit, like
Oh, sublime Estok! Drink deep of the elements!
make more of my Where do I go? Where do we go? Oh, we fucked up. No.
Accept your fate! I thank you for this amusement. Why, I am the will of the crystal. How could I be defeated by mere mortals? Farewell. As for the rest of you, I invite you to the gate of the god.
Yes. Finally getting
You have the
one
privilege
of the
walking
pieces
within
I
the
need
heart
for
of
music.
Tulia. Do not disappoint me.
I don't need this coin. I need... Well... I do, but I don't.
This world shall belong to the Schlatts.
2, 3, 4.
Can you escape this, I wonder?
Fuck, is that outside or inside? Oh, it's inside. Fuck. Ooh.
Be gone! Round and round they go.
Oh, that's outside.
Let's try this. My javelin pierces all.
Brother, you can't place it on top of me.
Allow me to show you a trick I've learned. Have you the strength to find the answers you seek? This is not Varna deal. I'm well aware of that. I also understand the true nature of my existence. So come, let us finish this.
Murder. Oh, the music is so good.
I will eliminate you and make this world ours. Time for games is over. Behold my true power! I shall forge a more fitting stage for our battle.
Wait. No, I went to the wrong. Well,
All pales before our brilliance. Perhaps some magic in the mix.
yo, how about?
You fought well, but it's time to say goodbye.
I don't know how, but I am still alive 2 stacks in. Fucking making an absolute mess of this. Wait, so it's this one, let's say.
My javelin pierces all.
Nope, that still wasn't me. That was luck. That was 100% luck.
Even in this false flesh, I will not lose to you.
Oh, that isn't mine. Aye, shit. Wait. Fuck. It's over there. No. Oh. You know, I disagree.
Let's try this.
There comes. That's cute. Loot. Eating. Okay, what do we get out of this? We got... Oh, we got the helmet. That is actually... These are actually really cool. They clip a little weird with this hair specifically. But this gear is actually really cool. We got the maiming top. Oh, that's nice. And... Oh, oops. Already have that. I also think I have this. Dude, what happened? What happened to my HUD? Like, fucking look at this. What a mess. Did it break all the other ones too? No? Just this one. Oh wait, it's trying to like put up the things that are like considered essentials. That's interesting. Cloud layout. No. I don't care about any of this. Mario. Fuck is this? Duty gauge. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, that's why I can do that, because I don't have that bullshit big ass cast thing. Oh well, c'est la vie. That's better. It didn't break anything else. It just activated a bunch of shit that I didn't want on this. Do I want a MSQ? Or 7 tomes? No. I don't think so. I actually think that I'm gonna hop off here. Gonna go. I'm so hungry today, dude. It is actually insane. Everything hurts and I can't think about anything but food. So I'm gonna head out. Gonna get up, get some food, move around a little, Find something nice to watch on freaking YouTube or something. And just gonna chill. It was fun hanging out. No stream tomorrow. I will be away. I'm at mom's tomorrow. So yeah. Good luck. I might try to bang out some new thumbnails over the weekend, but we'll see. See you all Monday. Bye-bye.